The brutal and horrific rape and murder of a 31-year-old trainee doctor at 𝗤𝗂𝘀𝗃 Medical College and Hospital in Kolkata back on August 9th has triggered nationwide protests across India, drawing parallels to the 2012 𝗤𝗧𝗖𝗂𝗁 case that shocked the country and sparked a wave of reforms. Medical students as well as doctors across India, including in Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Uttar Pradesh, and Mumbai, have taken to the streets demanding justice and safer working conditions, and understandably so. The victims' grieving parents have also voiced their deep dissatisfaction with the West Bengal government's handling of this case, directing their ire and anger at Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee directly. The parents accuse Banerjee of hypocrisy, criticizing her for leading public protests demanding justice for their daughter, while simultaneously imposing restrictions to curb public dissent. The imposition of Section 144, recently revised to Section 163 of the Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita 2023 around 𝗤𝗂𝘀𝗃 Medical College for 7 days from August 18th has intensified public outrage, with many seeing it as an attempt to stifle the growing unrest. The victims' parents have also condemned the Kolkata's police's initial investigation, alleging that the authorities rushed their daughter's post-mortem report and attempted to cover up the crime. They claim that the police did not cooperate with them and that the hospital administration tried to pass off their daughter's death as a suicide despite clear evidence of foul play. Their harrowing account of discovering their daughter's battered body, initially only draped in a bedsheet, has further fueled public anger. This case has quickly escalated into a major political issue, with Banerjee's government facing severe criticism not only for its handling of the investigation, but also for its perceived attempts to control the narrative and suppress protests. The victim's mother has taken direct aim at Banerjee's women-centric initiatives, such as the Kanyashree and Lakshmi schemes, questioning and rightfully questioning their value in a state where women's safety is so gravely compromised. She urged the police of Bengal to prioritize the safety of their daughters over these pseudo schemes. Now, this tragedy has not only sparked widespread protests, but also a political blame game, unfortunately, with the focus shifting away from finding these perpetrators to managing the fallout. The victims' parents have pleaded for public support to ensure that the culprits are brought to justice, expressing their fear that their daughter's case might be swept under the rug, like perhaps so many others. The tragic incident at 𝗤𝗂𝘀𝗃 Medical College has reignited a nationwide conversation about the safety of women in India, a topic that has remained a pressing concern and the need of the hour despite numerous reforms and initiatives following the 2012 𝗤𝗧𝗖𝗂𝗁 case. That case, where a young woman was gang-raped and murdered on a bus in Delhi, led to massive protests as well, legal reforms, and the establishment of fast-track courts for sexual assault cases. However, the persistence of such brutal crimes against women highlights the ongoing challenges in ensuring women's safety in India. In the years since 𝗤𝗧𝗖𝗂𝗁, yes, India has seen a surge in awareness and activism surrounding women's rights as well as safety. Laws have been strengthened, and initiatives such as women's helplines, self-defense programs, and even mobile apps for emergency assistance have been launched. But despite these measures, the frequency of sexual violence and the impunity with which such crimes are often committed point to deeper systematic issues. Cultural attitudes towards women, especially in certain regions, continue to hinder progress as well. Victim blaming, inadequate policing, and a slow judicial process often discourage the survivors from seeking justice. Moreover, cases of sexual violence frequently become entangled in political maneuvering, as seen in this case in the 𝗤𝗂𝘀𝗃 incident, where the focus has clearly shifted from seeking justice to managing a political fallout. The fact that the victims' parents in this case have had to publicly fight for a thorough investigation and express concerns about a potential cover-up speaks, to me, tremendous volumes about the challenges that families face in their quest for justice. The victim's mother, in criticizing the West Bengal's government women-centric schemes, highlighted a fundamental issue, and here's what it is. While the state may promote various initiatives aimed at empowering women, the reality on the ground tells a completely different story. safety remains a distant promise for many women across India, where the threat of violence is a daily concern. This incident also underscores the urgent need for a more holistic and thorough approach to women's safety, one that not only enforces strict legal measures, but also tackles the cultural and societal factors that perpetuate gender-based violence in the country. The call for justice in the 𝗤𝗏𝗃 𝗏 case is not just about punishing the perpetrators. It's a plea for systemic change where women can live without fear and where justice is swift as well as uncompromised. As the nation watches the ongoing developments in this case, the broader issue of women's safety in India, to me, remains a critical concern over here. The hope that the outrage sparked by this tragedy will lead to meaningful action and a renewed commitment to protecting women and ensuring their safety, as well as ensuring that such a horrific crime never happens again. For PGurus, this is Priyanka Deo signing off. Namaste.